Hi everyone, welcome to my video today. In today's video, this yoga movements help you to strengthen your inner muscle, especially your inner core area and the deep layer of stomach muscle. So that means you want to engage your Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha throughout the practice. Meaning you want to lift the pelvic floor up and squeezing lower part of the belly, right? Each time you're breathing, you want to lift the ribs away, right? Lengthening the upper body, then exhale, hugging your ribs. And so you feel centered, right? You connect with the inner strength. You want to take this energy with you throughout the day so you can respond to things better, right? So let's get started. And so let's just lower your body to child pose right here. We're going to get started with child pose, right? Bring your knees together and extend your arms out. Actually, bring your hands next to your body, palms up. Bring your forehead to the floor. Right, just stay here for 5 breaths. You're going to keep your belly touching your upper thighs. And just give your back a little release. Right, and feel, just knowing this is a safe space, you always can learn to during your practice. All right, from here, slowly make it up to tabletop. Right, and make sure your wrists directly under your shoulders and knees, hips apart. And we just do a couple of cannon calls to warm up our body. Inhale, gaze up. Then exhale, pushing the ground away, right? So you really want to dome in your upper back and a few more times. And inhale, gaze up. And then exhale, belly to spine, shoulders to this up to the sky. And one more time. And pushing yourself up to the back to the cow. And from here, keep the upper back dome, right? Move your shoulder directly with your right wrist and extend your right foot out. Pointing your foot towards the back of the mat and then extend your arms forward, right? Left arm forward, just extend. So your body pointing, extending towards both directions right now. Feel the extension of your body towards both of the directions. Right, one more breath right here, squeezing your belly, like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, and switch to the side. And now just pointing your left leg back, right? Extend your right arm forward. Reach forward, engage your core. Lower the hips towards the floor, right? Hips is parallel to the floor. And just using your core, pushing the ground away, and stay centered right here. All right, release and just come back to floor and lower yourself back to child pose. And stay here for a couple of breaths here, palms up and forehead on the floor. All right, from here, just push yourself up to downward facing dog. Right, so you want to bend your knees as much as you need and bring your belly to spine right here. Right, squeeze your belly towards your upper thighs. If your belly touching your upper thighs, squeezing your lower part of your belly, right? And if you can, maybe straighten your back, your legs, walk your dog right here. Beautiful. And then from here, and just shift yourself forward, come to plank, right? And we're building the strength right here. And you want to bring your shoulders over your wrist, and then lower yourself to chaturanga right here. And inhale, come up to upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. All right, from downward facing dog, you take 2 big steps forward. Bring your feet between your hands and half forward bend, right? You want to lengthen your upper body and then exhale, forward bend. Again, bend your knees as much as you need and keep your belly touching your upper thigh, right? So like I said in the beginning of the video, you want to squeeze in the lower part of your belly. Continue to engage the inner core and squeezing your belly and wrap around your arms behind your calves. Just continue deepening your forward bend. Breathe. And release and slowly come back to the top. Bring your hands touching, palms touching, back to your heart. Beautiful. And from here, and then inhale, bring your hands up again, palms touching, and then exhale, forward bend. And inhale, lift your ribs away, then exhale, right? Back to forward bend. You can bend your knees, touching your upper thigh like here, step back to the plank. Or you can lower yourself, keep the knees on the floor, bend your elbows to chaturanga right here. And come up to cobra or upward facing dog. Then exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, just step right foot forward. And you want to lower the left knee. Actually, pivot the left foot, come up to warrior one right here. Inhale, bring your hands up. And then exhale, hands back to the floor. Step, push yourself back to downward dog again. And then pivot the right foot, step left foot forward, and it's come to warrior one on the left side. All right, squeezing the belly, lift the ribs away, reach for the sky right here. And then exhale, engage the inner thigh right here, right? Then exhale, bring your hands back to the floor, push yourself back to downward dog. All right, you want to continue squeezing the lower part of your belly, strengthen the inner muscle we talked about in the beginning. And then from here, I just take a big step forward, right? 2 feet between your hands. Come to halfway forward bend, and then exhale. Come to forward bend, keep your knees bent. Right, can you bring your knees, toes touching right here, and just come up to a chair. Sit back a little lower, right? So pretend somebody is grabbing your back, pushing towards the back of your mat, and then you're reaching something forward, right? Squeeze a beach volleyball in front of you, and just squeeze that, don't drop it, and slowly come back to the top, and hands back to your heart. And now take a big step back, right? And come to wide leg standing forward bend. You want to turn your toes in, heels out. And so bring your hands to your waist, right? Inhale, lift the ribs away, and then exhale, forward bend. You can walk your hands down to your ankles right here. Again, you want to squeezing your belly, right? Engage your Mula Baddha, Uddiyana Baddha all the time throughout the practice. And then bring top of your head towards the floor right here. And just stay here for a couple of breaths, right? And continue squeezing your belly. Feel the stretch of your back of your legs. And your belly is squeezed. And then from here, walk your hand to your right, right? And bring your belly, lower part of belly, touching your upper thighs right here. And trying to bring your forehead to your right shin. And just continue with the breathing, right? You want to continue massaging your inner muscles right here. That's why we do a lot of forward bends. And then walk from here, walk your hand to the center, and bring your upper thigh, lower part of belly against your left upper thigh right here. Just see how your left side feels, right? You want to tune into your inner body, and just to listen to the message your body gives you from each poses. All right, then bring your hands back to the center right here, and walk your hands to your right. All right, just lower yourself to low lunge right here. And from here, bring your hands up to the sky and reach for the sky. Knee over the heels. Reach, reach, reach. And now extend the front leg here. Right, come to half split right here. Then from here, and bring the walk your hand to the center and come to a ninja squat right here. So you shift your weight to your right and bring your hands in front of you. Breathe. Right, you're engaging the quads, quadricep, and then bring your hands back to the floor and shift walk your hand to your left, come to low lunge on the left side. Right, inhale, bring your hands up, and inhale, up, and reach. Then exhale, bring your hands back to the floor. Come to half monkey right here. Just breathe, flex your foot, right? You feel the stretch with this back of your leg right here. And then now bring your hands back to the center. Push yourself up. Come to a ninja squat on the left side. And inhale, hands in front of you. Right, you're holding a beach volleyball in front of you. Reach. Keep your mula bandha, right? This area engaged. And lower part of your belly engaged. All right, beautiful. And let's come down to the floor again. And just bring both your knees. Bring both your knees on the floor. Let's come to a rabbit pose right here. So you're tucking yourself to a little ball right here, right? So come up to your knees, right? You're sitting, grab the back of your heels, and then roll top of your head to the floor, right? Bring your hips up a little bit higher. Roll top of your head towards the floor, right? If the heels are not access to you, and then you can just walk your hands a little towards your shin, and just bring top of your head to the floor. All right, release, and let's come back to the top. And so you can, for the next one, you can, and then just come to a C, and bring bottom of your feet together. Right, walk your heels a little closer. Right, so we're doing the forward bend again. Right, you're gonna squeeze in this area. Keep this area engaged throughout the practice. And inhale, lift the ribs away, and then exhale, forward bend. Right, trying to if your knees are up here, you can just bring your knees, your forehead towards the floor, a little bit more. Squeezing your belly. And release, and come back to the top. And now bring your, come to the, just from here, just bring your knees a little closer. Just give yourself a little hug. Right, sit up a little tall. Right, you want to bring, so I'm going to go this way. Right, give yourself a little hug, squeezing your belly. Hug, hug, hug. Keep the belly engaged. Sit up tall, straight, and just give yourself a little hug. Bring your forehead to your knees. And we'll just take a little break right here. Right, just feel the warmth of your own body, and knowing that inner strength and inner love are always inside yourself, right? You just have to remember to connect with them. And now bring your hands out, right? Continue, keep the upper thigh touching your lower part of the rib cage. Extend your arms out, and maybe bring one leg up a little bit. Come to half bow pose. Right, stay here. 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower yourself back to the floor. And lift the other leg up. So the key to this pose, you want to squeeze in your inner body, right? Inner core. And bring the leg up, up, up. Yes. Bring your knee a little closer to your thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bring both your both your legs up. Right? Touching your upper thighs with your belly. Engage the inner core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And again, give yourself another hug right here. Right, hug your knee into your chest, and just take a little break. Right, continue squeezing the inner body. Keep your pelvic floor engaged, and now extend your left leg out. Just bring your bottom of your right foot to the inner thigh, and inhale, lift the ribs away, and exhale, forward bend. So you want to feel the release of your right hip right here, right? Maybe flex your foot a little bit. So you can engage your calves and release, and just come back to center, switch to the side, and extend your right foot out. Bring your left bottom foot against the inner thigh, and inhale, lift the ribs away, and then exhale, forward bend. All right, one more breath right here, and just bring your leg, extend your left leg out, and just come to seated forward bend right here. You can bend your knees, right, if your hamstrings are kind of tight, but make sure your lower part of the belly touching your upper thigh. So inhale, lift the ribs away, then exhale, forward bend. Right, walk your foot out if you can, and just stay here. Squeeze your inner body, right? You can push the butt towards the back of your mat a little bit, and just lower your head towards the shin. Keep your upper body tall and straight. Right, 3 more breaths here. And release, come back to the top, and then keep your left leg extended. Hug your right knee to your chest. Again, pushing the lower part of the belly in, right? And then bring this leg over, and bring left foot to your right hips, and extend. You can just hug your knee to your chest, and bring your torso to the wall, hands behind your back. Right, make sure, continue squeezing their inner body, right, your Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha right there. And again, we want to engage your inner stomach wall so we can massage the organs there. Right, so now switch to the side. Keep your left leg extended. Hug your right knee to your chest, right, and the left knee to your chest, and hugging your knee to cross the leg over. You can keep the leg extended is okay. You can just stay, bring the left hand behind your back, right? Squeeze this area right here. All right, release, and come back to center, and just lower yourself back to the floor. So walk your feet a little closer. Just come to a bridge right here. You want to squeeze in your belly, right? But no, squeeze in your inner thigh, engage your quads, and just push yourself up. Interlace your hands, and if you can't grab your ankles, just push in the rib cage, chest up to the sky, Feel the stretch of your hip flexors, and this is counter pose for a lot of back forward bend we did earlier, right? And release, and switch to lower yourself back to the floor, and now bring your legs up, hug your knees to your chest, and extend your legs out, up. Right, so this is a shorter stand. You can just stay here or bring your leg up to the sky, right? And pushing using the hips, just bring the feet behind your head first, right? You can just keep your hands on the floor. Stay here, squeezing your belly. And extend one leg up at a time. Come back to shorter step. And bend your knees from here, and just hands back to the floor, and lower yourself back to the floor. All right. Now just bring your knees to your chest, hug your knees to your chest, just rock yourself from right to left, and just give your lower back a release. But just remember, and you wanted to keep this area engaged throughout your day. Right, so, and also yoga, right, inner thighs are part of the core. So we have to be mindful about that area. Keep those areas engaged throughout the practice. And now bring your feet up, just come to happy baby, right? Gently push the knees towards your armpits, and rock yourself from right to left. And if you can, just grab the ankles, push the knees towards your armpits, right? If that's the exercise you have. Beautiful. And now extend the left leg back to the floor. Right, keep the left leg on the floor. Hug the right knee into your chest. Take a deep breath in right here. Bring your forehead to your knee. and release. And lower yourself back to the floor and lower this knee towards the left side and extend the right hand to the back, to the right side. And make sure both your shoulders, right shoulder is on the floor. Right, there's no forced twist. And then release, come back to the center and switch to the side. And it's extend the right leg out and hug the left knee to your chest. And take a deep breath in, bring your forehead to your knee. All right, keep the left leg, right leg on the floor. And release. And now just come down to the floor. And now extend your left arm out, lower this left knee to the right side. And come to twist on the right side. Make sure the left shoulder is on the floor. Right, release, come back to center and bring your knees to your chest again. Take a deep breath in, squeezing lower part of your belly, pelvic floor, hug your knee. Right, bring your forehead to your knee, squeeze, squeeze. Then exhale, just extend your legs out and palms up. We can just rest right here, right? This is the best part of the yoga. You can just letting go of everything, your thoughts, your physical form, whatever you have to do, just it's not relevant right now. You can stay here as long as you want. Relax your fingertips, and lower your feet towards the floor. So if you have time, just allow yourself to rest in this position a little longer, and then bring your knees to your chest, and just rock yourself from right to left, and lower your knees to the right side. Using your right arm as a pillow, then push yourself up to a seat. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale, then exhale. Back to your third eye center. Namaste. Thank you for watching today. I hope this flow makes you feel stronger inside, right? In this, especially the stomach area. And take this inner strength with you, and throughout your day, maybe every day remind you how strong you are. All right. See you in the next video.